Howdy folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I just want to start this video with an outside view from the spectator cam. So when you ask, Kerbo, why aren't you going to get that unknown signal? Well, this is why. We're going to be inside today. Got a heck of a storm raging out there. I'm hoping it doesn't electrocute half my base. But anyway, we're going to try to get the, what's it called? The thing with the stuff. I'm drawing a complete blank. It's one of the production blocks. Not the advanced assembler, the microelectronics factory. There we go. That's what we're going to try to get done today. But I think I'm short aluminum plate. But to solve that, I'll show you what I've got going on here. Loving my new airlock. Works great. So I did a bunch more digging, and I've got a refinery going. Now this takes a lot of components, but it's all basic stuff that I can make, so it just took a little while to crank it all out. I've continued my conveyor line on over here. Got a T-junction so it can keep going. But yeah, we got the refinery going, so now I've been able to break down that aluminum plate and stuff, silver, that good stuff. So, do we have enough to do anything with? That's the question. Aluminum. So like 89 there. I've got some plates. Don't have that on my build planner anymore. So let's head upstairs. And I put the microelectronics factory right here. It hangs off the port here on the plate stamp. So, oh, it did make them. That 26 is the last ones I needed. Sweet. So we had enough. I had a bunch of scrap, so it chewed through all that aluminum scrap. And we have stuff to finish it up. I don't know why I came back down here, other than it's been a really long week. I'm super distracted. I haven't played Space Engineers in 2 or 3 days. Work's been busy lately. Excellent. So we had enough to make those plates, plus we still had 89 left over of the aluminum ingots, so that's cool. So with the microelectronics factory, I believe this is what we need to make the advanced computers. And possibly better tools. If I could make an upgraded torch in this, that would be like the best thing ever. Not quite done. There we go, 100%. Alright, what can we make in this bad boy? Nope. We can make advanced computers, and then this stuff here. Thermocouples, displays, that kind of thing. But hey, we can make advanced computers now. That means I can make a conveyor sorter. If we look in here, how are we doing on gravel? I cleaned this out manually. So got a little bit of gravel, not a ton. But we can start turning that gravel into carbon. Storm is still raging. Remember how I said I hadn't seen a storm for a while? Yeah, the game's like, I'll show him. And it's been pretty nasty for a while now. So what I need to do is replace this conveyor junction with a sorter. So we're going to have to get rid of this. Let me make sure there's nothing in here. Yeah, it's empty. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Fix that up. Now we're going to stick a sorter right here on this. So the sorter will come up and then it'll spit stuff into the incinerator. So we want you setting on there. Just make sure, need to make sure it's pointed the right direction. There we go. I need aluminum plate to place that. Of course I do. Wait, did I moved that one. I had one over there, but I moved it. That's alright. We'll pop back down here and we'll say, give me one of these. put everything else into production. I don't know why. I don't like running around and having parts snapping everywhere. That's always bugged me about Space Engineers videos, so I try not to do it on my videos. I thought it grabbed one. Nope. It's gonna be one of those episodes. Buckle up, folks. It's gonna be one of those episodes. How are we doing over here in the old plate stamp? You're busy making iron. Let's put those to secondary. There we go. Ooh, we're gonna be a little short, I think. I don't think I can even make a sorter. Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, we got some stuff. Is this me or is that not lighting up yellow? I don't know. Maybe it's blending in with the white color. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, we're probably going to be a little short. Here, while we're up here. Get refilled with the oxygens. Well, I found out when I'm sleeping in my bed in the hab down there, it does refill my oxygen. So that's cool. So I can get my energy up, oxygen refilled, and my sleep refilled. All sitting in my bed. So that's good news. Alright, we're going to be short 6 aluminum plates, because I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't have enough aluminum. It's only 1.6 kilograms. So I'm going to have to go get some more unknown signals before I can do that. The great thing about having the hab is I can eat and drink now without my helmet opening and being all weird. I started doing a little bit of coloring. I made the engine block here kind of a dirty, banged up red. Thought that was appropriate, so I'll start working on the decorating here and there. Alright, we got 23 of them, so let's go put those on, and then we might have to brave the storm. I kind of hate to take this out and have it get struck out in the middle of nowhere, and then I'm stranded. Oh, no, that was what I needed. We had just enough to get it functional, I think. We just need the advanced computers. Why isn't it making advanced computers? Oh, we need gold wire for those, don't we? It's all coming back to me now. I need gold wire. And plastic. Shoot, I forgot about that. I thought I just needed the microelectronics, but that is not the case. We need gold wire and we need plastic. The wire drawer... I don't have any gold. And the plastic, I think... that comes out of... Is it the bitumen? No, that bitumen gets the crude oil. I think it's the oil cracker. Yeah, so we're gonna need... We need a lot more stuff before I can make advanced computers, but... I had enough to get everything built on there except the advanced computers. So it's almost a win. Alright, so we know we can't fix that. We can get the other tube put on here. Then we got a lot more exploring to do. I believe there is oil sand on Mars, at least according to the docs. Because Mars at one point had organic life. So I believe there's oil sand. We're gonna have to go exploring. Alright, there we go. Got everything for the conveyor tube, but I can't go exploring in this mess. I could, but I don't want to. We need advanced computers for the scripting. Well, what can we work on while we wait for the storm? What do we need from here? We have a refiner already. Oh, the synthetics factory is what we need to make plastic. It requires concrete. This requires... Well, that only requires stuff I can make. Ore purifier is the one that takes all the fancy stuff. Well, we could do a rock crusher. Makes our ore a little more efficient. Then I would need my smelter and my refinery disconnected. So I might have to get rid of this refinery and put it somewhere else. It'd be easy enough to disconnect the refinery, though. Yeah, we could do that. I could have the basic refinery sit on here, probably. And then... Oh, but I need a sorter, though. I can't make sorters yet. No, I wouldn't have to. I could plumb in the rock crusher somehow. How big is the rock... This episode's going to be all over the place. How big is the rock crusher? This little part here is bugging me. There we go. Much better. So I could break that off so the refinery is separate. The only downside to that is until we get sorters, I'd have to move the scrap in individually. Or manually. You know what I mean. Because what the rock crusher does... rock crusher... crushes stones and ores. So it makes them, like, more efficient. You get, like, 1.5, something like that. So we could work on that. How tall is that? Ooh, that's huge. Okay. And it comes out the bottom. It goes in the top, comes out the bottom. Yeah, that's pretty large. So, I'm going to have to hollow out a lot more stuff. I think I'm just going to probably pause the video. Get a bunch more of this hollowed out. We'll see how the storm's doing at that point. But this is all going to have to be replumbed and the refinery moved. If I want to mess with the rock crusher. Which, it's kind of worth it. I mean, as scarce as some stuff is, it's probably worth running it through there. But anyway, I'm going to pause. I'm going to get a bunch of work done. And I'll bring you all back in. See you in a bit. Alright, one quick transition for you guys. And it's been about an hour for me. The drill's all messed up because I was tweaking the angle, and space engineers being space engineers, it's like, oh, you want to rotate all the way over here. It slammed into my solar panel. Yeah, it nearly blew up one of my solar panels. Whoa! Thought I was still on the ladder. So I had to go make some solar cells and stuff. Busted all the solar cells out of it. We'll get that repaired. The storm has passed, though. I don't think we took any lightning damage. Unless this was some lightning. How tall is this? Maybe this got struck by lightning. Yeah, actually, I don't think that would slam in here. I don't think it'll reach that high. At any rate, it was either lightning or hydraulics being, or the rotor being weird. At any rate, it's fixed now. I think the storm is passed. Let me show you what I got going on down here with the setup. So we don't have sorters yet. What I do have is one-way conveyors, thanks to a mod. So one way goes over here, goes into the ore crusher, rock crusher. I'm stuck. There we go. That goes down and it feeds into the industrial refinery. And then I've got another one-way right there coming out, and that comes back up, feeds back into the main tube here. So stuff goes in, refined stuff comes out. That's the idea. One thing I did notice is this crushes rock, but you don't get any of the minerals from it. You'll only get gravel. So, yeah. I'm going to need probably a way to put stone just into the basic refinery. I'm probably going to remove the refinery down here so it'll get refined stuff and hook in that way. But I think we need to go exploring. Now that the storm has passed, we drop this in the smelter. So I grabbed a couple med kits to take with me. We'll get recharged in the Rover. Oh, also, while I was waiting, I added 2 more batteries. So I've got another 2 batteries sitting on top of those 2 batteries. They're going to be recharged in about 3 hours now that we've got sun. So that brings us up to, is that 6 megawatts? I think those are 1.5 megawatts a piece. Takes a lot of those lead acid batteries, but I have the stuff to make those. So that's what we're making. And we have unknown signal coming in pretty close. Well, this thing made it all the way around back to where I originally wanted it for the most part. So let's set the piston to come in, and it can be, come on, you can be getting some ice while we're out gallivanting around the country. Let's have that coming in nice and slow so it picks up all the ice, and then reverse.
Energy low.
Yeah, I know, I know. Calm down, lady. I added an extra set of wheels to the Rover. Not super happy because it ends up being kind of tail heavy, especially when this is loaded down. So I have a little trouble steering, but with the rear wheels steering as well, it all works out in the end. Gives us a little more traction, a little more stability going over areas. The unknown signal is only 1 kilometer that way, so let's go grab that. And then we'll pick a direction and we'll head out and explore. So we need gold. Should probably look and see. I think I found gold around here somewhere. Possibly. Well, that landed on that hillside over there, so it's gonna probably tumble down the hill. Yeah, here it comes. Whee! Get the brakes on. Yeah, it's going to be bounding down the hill. So if we go over here and look. Oh, I found gold underground 4 kilometers away. Okay, well, if nothing else, we know where that gold is. Come here, you. I don't think the parachute detaches until the velocity goes down. Either. So that's probably what it's waiting on. If we dig a little trench here, is that enough to capture it? There we go. Yeah, once the velocity goes down, the parachute goes away. What you got for me? Some badger boots. All right. And another drill. I need a torch. I need a welder. Hey, we got some 61 aluminum plates. All right, you're forgiven. You were worth it. We're going to grind all this down. You don't necessarily need the iron, nickel, and stuff like that, but more advanced stuff is good. So we will get a little bit of gold from those advanced computers. Stuff like that. Alright, well, I'm thinking about it. Since I don't have a cockpit on here, I don't don't refill my oxygen sitting in the seat. Let's get everything all topped off oxygen-wise. Good there. We got some ice in the back. That's why it's so hunkered down in the rear end. Put some more stuff in there. So I want you and you and you and you, and then I want to take back my steel plates. Always good to have steel plates on you when you're out exploring. Alright, which direction do I want to go? Should we just keep heading westish? See what we find? There are a lot of rocks around. So that's good. We'll go and kick on the old metal detector. Zoom out a bit. We'll keep our eye out for rocks. I was going to build an ore detector, and I think maybe I needed something that I didn't have. That's for sure. I'm sure that's marked. Isn't that where yeah, this is where I drilled out the cobalt last episode, I think. Yep. Let's head on to the west, and we'll see what we find out this direction. Probably nothing too exciting for a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put another cut in here, and I'll see you on the other side. Oh boy, look what I just found. There's our bauxite supply. Got a whole sheet of it here. That's awesome. And we're only 6.5 kilometers from base. That's not bad at all. That's a huge find. That's excellent. Starting to get some stuff spawning in here. Lookout tower had a big pause there as it spun that up. So, one problem with exploring is as you go out and about, it'll generate more like installations and stuff like that. Alright, that's a huge find. We'll definitely hit that on the way back. But we need gold. We need lots of gold. But the bauxite is huge. I'll probably almost need to make a dedicated rover for mining stuff. It'd be handy to have one that would gather ice, because there's a ton of ice around here. It's just not accessible with my little piston. That turned off. Alright, I'm going to keep chugging to the west for a little ways, and we'll see what else I find. Back in a bit. Boy, the hits just keep rolling in. Look at this. Titanium. Only like another 3 or 4 kilometers. So, get all the titanium we'll ever need. Just a matter of getting it out of the ground. Turn that back off. Yeah, that's great. I haven't seen any rocks really up here in the snowy part. But it's easy to spot these mineral deposits. The weird color. Now that's deep. You can see that's 100 meters deep. Be a little bit of digging to get to that. That's okay. We like to dig. Still no sign of gold. But we do have gold 4 kilometers from base, so we might just have to use that as our gold source. So I'm going to explore around a little bit more, but I think I'll call that an episode here. Get the little 6-wheeled rover. And we'll pick up again next episode with probably more base expansion. Assuming I can pick up some gold. And possibly some bauxite on the way back. And we'll go from there. Thanks as always for hanging out. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.